Well, hello again. Welcome back to Tac Life Studios. I'm your host, Travis. If you haven't been following along with this EDC breakdown videos I've been doing, these episodes, please watch the first one. That'll kind of give you the explanation of why I'm doing what I'm doing here today and what I've been doing. So please check that out. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you watching my videos, but subscriptions definitely help. Makes me look like I'm doing better. So boost morale and I'll make more videos. So anywho, let's get into it. This episode is episode 6, unless I've really boogered things up. I would have made a video sooner, but I had a little tripodial issue. Yeah, tripod broke. Anyway, this episode is all about guns, which is really exciting. It's about EDC guns and kind of where you're treading that line of not being able to EDC certain size guns. So we'll start off. My first gun 10 years ago that I EDC carried was this. And all these I unchambered the first round, so spare me. This is a Charter Arms Undercover 38 Special. It holds 5 rounds of 38 and it can shoot plus Ps. It is a great little option for just getting into shooting. It stows really well. You can carry it on your waist, or I used to carry it all the time on my ankle as my secondary once I got a different gun. But really comfortable. It's got that polymer handle and trigger guard, so it lightens it up a little bit more. It's still not too light where it's so snappy you can't control the recoil. It's a very good shooting gun, and it will do everything you need a gun to do for a self-defense purpose. You don't have to worry about it not going boom when you pull the trigger. And it is the undercover special because it doesn't have the, the hammer. It's hammerless. So really liked that gun, carried it for a long time. And then I moved up to a Ruger LC9S. This was the newer version at the time. It's got okay sights on it, nothing special. And I have medium to large, like I'm right in between medium and large size hands. I'm 5'7" and 3/4, so these are appropriate for my proportions. And I really like this gun. It's a really good first carry gun for semi-autos because it does have a thumb safety. It's only on this side though, so lefties, sorry. You can, I don't know what you can do. You can pop it with your right thumb, whatever. But I do really like it if you're not comfortable carrying one in the chamber with a gun without a safety on it. It's a good option, and it feels really good. It's super slim, and with this little, it is unloaded, other than the magazine. This little tiny pinky extension that comes with it is perfect for my size hands. You can really get a good purchase on it, and it feels great in the hand. It shoots really well. I really enjoy shooting this gun. And then around the time I got that, I got the Noisy Cricket. Men in Black reference, if any of y'all are fans. This is just a single action North American Arms 22 long rifle. You can get them in Magnum. You can get the Black Widow version, which has special sights and all that. They're a little bit adjustable and a big polymer grip. Make sure that you get an oversized grip like this. It makes all the difference in accuracy. People are like, oh, those aren't accurate. Dude, with an oversized grip like this, these things are pretty accurate. I mean, anything self-defense wise is gonna be within 25 yards, and I'm gonna hit you with this, not a problem. This thing is surprisingly accurate. I really enjoy shooting it. It's a fun little gun, and you will forget it's wherever you put it, which is good and bad. So really like that. It's a good little backup option, or just for fun option. And then after that, I moved into the Glock 43 when that came out. It comes with, again, another little pinky extension on the magazine, and that's just perfect to get a good grip on it. They do make all kinds of extensions for that, for bigger hands, and I will say that one is almost too small. I went with this one, which adds +2 rounds, because the original is only 6 rounds. This adds 8, so I got 8 + 1 if I have one in the chamber, which I really like on Glocks because they have this loaded chamber indicator. So if you run your finger across it and it's flush, it's not loaded, it'll stick out a little bit if there's a round in there. So you can always check yourself when you're holding it. But this is perfect. This is perfect. And I'll show you its newer brother in a moment. But I love the Glock 43. Really enjoy shooting it. This was my secondary weapon at work, and I qualified with it, had no problems. It shoots just like my full-size 17. And it's just it's a Glock. It's flawless. I mean, I'm not a Glock fanboy, but I use them every day at work. I stick with that platform because I like the way that it shoots and the reliability, and I will continue to use them. So that being said, they came out with the 43X not long after I bought that one, and so I had to get me one. The 43X fits your hand so beautifully, and obviously these are both single stacks, even the 43X is, but it holds 10 rounds because you get that little bit longer of a it's just a little bit longer. I don't know how I can really show this. So even with that pinky extension, it really does not look like it's a crazy amount bigger, but you do, I mean, you do get 4 extra rounds in that little bit of space, and the rest of the gun is exactly the same. Though I do have just the night sights here, and then I have the bold Ameriglow night sights on this one, which is the same we use at work with that orange front circle. If you're gonna get sights, I recommend those. They just are perfect for shooting. And 10+1, this thing disappears. It's just as narrow as the other one, as you can see, and the LC9 it's really perfectly comparable. And you can get great deals on these Ruger LC9s if you don't want to spring for the Glocks. I get a police discount on Glocks, so it's worth it for me just to get this. But if you're trying to cut a little money out, the Ruger LC9 is a great option. But yes, 43X is either I mean, if you're gonna get the 43, you might as well, it's about the same price. Go ahead and get the 43X. You got the front serrations. It's just, you know, 4 extra rounds, and the gun is almost the same. Why wouldn't you? More bang for your buck, so to speak. So I really like this. It disappears in anything I'm wearing. The handle is just a hair longer, but I mean, it's perfect for people my size. I did buy a Glock 19, most popular Glock they make. This is the Olight Balder Mini on it. Love that, love that. I wish I could put that on my Glock 43X. I would have to get a conversion thing and attach it to my trigger guard. I'm not gonna do that. So this is my home defense, nighttime, something scary in the woods. You know, I pop it on and I'll go check it. I love this Glock 19. It's very great. It's just, I can conceal carry it being my size, but it is a tiny bit large to conceal carry comfortably every day, especially during summertime. I really just, the 43X is perfect. It's just perfect for me. But a lot of people carry the Glock 19 full time, every day. This is, it's a great gun. I got no complaints. You can get the aftermarket sights and stuff like that. It holds 15+1, so you got plenty of firepower, but it's just, we'll do a little comparison here. So 19 and 43X. I mean, you can tell just the width of them. That's what makes the big difference to me in my pants. You know, if you don't want to buy pants 2 sizes too big, you know, the 43 is really nice. It shaves off that little bit. The handles are actually, I don't know if you can see this, the handles are actually just about the same length. So that's not a problem for me. That wasn't my issue with concealing this. My issue was it's just a little bit heavier, well, a good bit heavier, and it's just wider. And width is what gets you when you conceal carry for me. I like to carry it like 4 o'clock-ish. Sometimes moving up to 3, and so it really makes a difference in width. And comparing that to the Glock 17, Glock 19, Glock 17, they're really not that much different. The barrel's a little bit longer, and the handle is a little bit longer. You can look up dimensions online, but it is a good bit longer all the way around. It's the same width. It's essentially basically the same gun, other than the dimensions are just a little shorter. I get the same amount of accuracy with all of them pretty much. Recoil is always gonna be a little bit more in a smaller gun, but I really would recommend any of those Glocks, any of these guns I've showed you. I've had great success with all of them. For me, and for a lot of people my size, I think the most comfortable carry guns are in the 43 line, the 43X being the one I prefer to recommend, and the Ruger LC9. all day long, any day of the week. I will recommend those to people. I've heard good things about the Ruger LCP2 in 22 or 380. A lot of people knock it, but I mean, watch some Hickok videos. That guy is tearing it up with some of those. So check him out on YouTube. But that's my opinion on it. I really think the 19 and the 17 are too big for concealed carry. Just carrying is fine, or carrying as your battle gun, whatever, your war weapon, it'll work fine. But for everyday carry, especially during summer, Glock 43X is my go-to now. And then if it gets really like going jogging or something, the little noisy cricket I got here will be my other option. So I hope that helps give you some decision-making ideas. If you got any questions, please post them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them in a timely fashion. So thanks for stopping by. Check out the next episode. It'll be the last one on these, and I appreciate it. Stay safe.